5'2" baby boomer. Finding trousers that fit and feel good and look good is hard. It's genuinely hard. Halara have sent me 7 pairs. Let's see if any of them actually work. And Halara are sponsoring today's video. What I have now is 7 new pairs of trousers, not jeans. Comfortable casual trousers, smart casual that we can wear in the spring going into summer. So these ones are tie waist, elasticated, lots of stretch there. Tie waist at the front, linen look, and I did get these in 2 colours. So we're going to try on this one, which is called Whisper White. Obviously, really what it looks like is more of a beige, and I just think this is such a classic colour, so that's why I chose this colour. Reviews suggest it's true to size. Also, reviews are that they are comfortable as well. Now I'm going to show all the trousers with items that are already in my wardrobe, hanging there for spring. So we might all have a little short sleeved knit, for instance, very classic, maybe in the States, J. Crew, in the UK, this is Crew clothing. 2 different stores, but that preppy style was what I was thinking, because if you're going for a linen look, that kind of crosses over between coastal and preppy, doesn't it? Now for some of these trousers, I've actually got a size medium, which is 12 to 14, and I've also got the small, which is my size 8 to 10. And you can see that on the right, the medium is too big for me, and the 8 to 10, the small, on the left, is my size. So they do come up, I believe, true to size. Now these do come in regular length, short petite, which is what these are. And that's 5 foot to 5'3". No, I'm 5'2", so with a heel, just about get away with it. But they're going to be easy to turn up. But they also come in tall and extra tall. So one of the things I do love about Halara is the variety of sizes they have, both width and length. I have decided to pair these lovely Dune coloured linen look trousers. They've got the patch pocket front, elasticated back, do-up zip. I'm using a white belt. I wanted to give it that fresh look, but I'm also using the blouse that I showed in a video recently that I got last year from Amazon and is still available. Broderie anglais blouse, lovely, fresh summer look. I think white and this sort of sandy, duney beige colour look beautiful together in the summer. And with a linen look, I like short sleeves. I'm finishing it off then with some boat shoes in white, which goes with the belt. Now, obviously the trend these days, or not so much the trend, we don't have to be matchy-matchy. We don't have to wear a white belt and white shoes and a white bag and so on. But if we want to, we can. And I wanted that fresh vibe here, so that's why I've done it. But equally, say a navy belt would look good too. White shoes, navy belt. Now, obviously, Halara is about comfort, and these really are comfortable. Huge amount of stretch. And this is a sage bluey green colour. There's pockets on the rear, there's elastication on the rear, but the front is traditional do-up with a button and a zip. They are quite long, and so what I have done is I folded the hem over twice to give me the length that I want, and ironed them up, and they should stay like that. And I like that folded, turned up look, so I'm happy with that. Equally, I could have cut them and taken them up that way. Because they're straight leg, that'd be easy to do. So these are just a regular length. So you remember a video or so ago I showed you what I bought recently, and one of them was this Seasalt t-shirt. Well, it's a very similar colour to the trousers. I also showed you in that video a sage coloured belt that I got from Amazon. Doesn't this work so well? The colours I couldn't resist pairing this t-shirt, this belt and these trousers together, because it's such an elongating look, just that one colour. Lovely in coastal, lovely in summer, lovely and fresh look. I love the patch pockets at the front. It's also got pockets at the rear as well, working pockets too. These are very modern, these patch pockets. Now these are the mid-rise work barrel leg trouser with pockets at the side. Now I do think that even if we're retired, we need to have a smart pair of trousers in our wardrobe that are modern. It's so easy to have a pair that we bought years ago and we kept from our retirement wardrobe thinking, oh, one day I'll need that. Actually, when it comes to it, you look at the shape, you look at it on you, your body's changed, you don't feel modern in it. The alternative is you need that pair of trousers and you go out shopping and you're not going to find it. For me now, this is one answer. These are lightweight enough that they will work for the summer. They're lovely and loose so that there's air around the legs. But also they'll look great with a little block heel boot in the winter as well. So a very versatile little trouser. They are elasticated slightly in the back, which gives them that extra comfort. I have taken them up 4 inches because petite doesn't come in this length. We could obviously belt them. Now, how to wear a barrel leg trouser. I know I hear a lot of people say that they don't know how to wear them, they don't look right on people. Well, these aren't an extreme barrel leg. This is, actually it barely looks like a barrel, to be honest. But the way to wear a wide leg or a barrel is to get the top right. So we need something either tight fitting or we need it boxy. We need to show waist emphasis. And so I'm wearing a boxy t-shirt here that gives the impression of waist emphasis, even though it's actually hiding my waist. Because of where it's falling, it glances at the waist, eyes glance at the waist and gives it that impression. Also, because it's higher up, we've got then the length of the trouser balanced by a shorter length of the t-shirt. So that's one way. And so an alternative way of wearing this would then be, say, with a skinny tank top or a skinny t-shirt, and tuck that in. You've got a belt, you're showing waist emphasis, and there's a good balance in this look. If I was to wear a loose shirt instead, that balance has totally disappeared, hasn't it? It's making me look a lot shorter and wider than I actually am. If you don't like the look of a skinny top and don't feel comfortable in that, then pop a shirt over the top. And that still works because you can still see the t-shirt underneath, and you've opened up that blouse. So we've got this air which allows a definition between the trouser and the top part of your body, still giving you some waist emphasis and balance. Now the next pair is exactly the same as the Whisper White, same range. Mountain Blue, I think it's called, but this colour is another reason why I love Halara so much, the variety of colours. So you know, I absolutely love this chambray blue, this cool blue that's around at the moment, so I really had to get these to give them a go. But I'm showing you how you could wear some light blue linen look or linen trousers, say paired with black, and they do look fabulous with black, and sometimes we may have black sandals that we want to pair something with, and so a colour like this does work with a black t-shirt. And then I've got some black espadrilles on the bottom, so I've gone for a bit of a coastal vibe here, but it's unusual pairing a light colour like this with black. It works, but the obvious choice would have been a cream or an ivory or a white. But let's do something different. Let's do something a little bit less predictable. Now, when we're wearing an elasticated or tie-up waist even, sometimes they can look frumpy and bulky around the middle. So though we've got the colour combination going on here, I actually would suggest changing this into a cropped boxy shape, because then that comes down here and covers up the midriff where you've got the bulk, because you've got the bulk of the t-shirt tucked in and the bulk of the elastic and the bulk of the tie. Yeah, you don't want to compromise on the comfort of a trouser like this. This is now a pair of pull-on, them in navy. That's a lovely, practical, versatile colour and goes with so many things, but there's about 36 or so colours available. Now these have 4-way stretch, they're wrinkle resistant. Now these trousers are pull on, and as a straights these days are quite wide. So again, I've gone for the same philosophy as I did with barrel. Keep the top half slim or open and loose to give balance when you're wearing a trouser like this. And just like the other trousers, this is super comfy, lots of stretch, lots of movement. They come in sizes extra small right up to 3X. Now I've got a white pair of barrel leg trousers here. Again, because it's barrel, I would wear it in the same way. I would be using cropped with it. I'm wearing a cropped jacket here. I mean, cropped these days is not crop tops like that. It's cropped, it means it's to the waist. So a jacket to the waist, belted if you're showing the top part of the trousers. Again, a slim fit top underneath. And then these came in petite, so I haven't taken them up. There is a bit of elastication around the waist at the back. I think these are for a very specific woman. Someone who is really into current runway trends and loves to make a statement. If that's you, brilliant. But if, like me, you're looking for something polished and wearable day to day, I'll steer you towards the other options we've looked at today. So thank you very much to Halara for showing us your new trousers. And also there is a discount for you, and open up the description box. Details will be there along with the details of the trousers that I have been trying on. Remember that Halara is very good value in the first place. There's also a whole variety of colours as well as lengths.